and Android.
Missouri drivers are no longer allowed to touch their phones while driving. I'm Lonnie Walton. I talked to an expert and he says those laws are true, but there's a few exceptions. I have all that information and more coming up.
Plus, authorities recovered the body of a woman from a Kansas house fire, and authorities investigate 3 crashes on the same road in Newton County.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Change in Missouri law will soon carry a stiffer penalty for some distracted drivers. This is KOAM News at 6. I'm Dow Quick. Starting January 1st, Missourians will face a potential citation for handheld use of their phones while driving. KOAM's Lonnie Walton spoke to an expert on how you can comply with that law.
Soon, drivers will be able to begin receiving tickets and fines for holding their phone while they're driving.
Nick Shabaria is the spokesperson for AAA Missouri. Although the law is already active, Shabaria says this year you'll just get a warning. But Shabaria says that's stopping soon. You'll get a citation if you're not hands-free starting January 1st.
You can, of course, still use your navigation or, connect to Bluetooth for audio apps. You just can't hold your phone in your hand or have it in your lap or support it with any part of your body.
We caught up with a 4-state driver, and he says he does what he can to stay hands-free.
Bluetooth most of the time. I use it for maps, and then I like listening to podcasts too, music.
Although the law is put in place to stop drivers from touching their phone while driving, Shabaria says there's some reasons why you can touch your phone.
And and the law kind of has some common sense exemptions built in. Drivers can still, use their phone manually if they're calling in an emergency or reporting a crime.
Shabaria says an officer can't simply pull you over for holding a phone in your hand. You have to commit other traffic violations.
Some technical problems there apparently, but the AAA spokesperson recommends using a phone mount. He says you can find them to fit just about any make of car. Let's check in with meteorologist Lindsay Gaffney now for a first look at the weather.
Well, the last couple of days we've actually been warmer. We did have a cold front that came through this morning, so it did drop our temperatures, and as we head into the afternoon we're going to continue to cool down. So current temperatures in the low 50s, and we're going to start to drop down into the 40s as we head into the rest of the evening. Now winds are starting to pick up. We have had that one front that came in this morning, so winds are out of the north, but gusting 10, 15, even 20 mile per hour wind gusts out in Yates Center through the rest of the afternoon. So it's going to be a bit windy as we head into the overnight hours. Now clouds are starting to clear out. They have been moving. We've had a few showers as well, just some sprinkles, overcast, a gross day pretty much throughout the rest earlier today. Now we've got this clearing that is now moving through, heading towards Joplin. However, we're getting to that point where sun's starting to set, so we might not see the sun until tomorrow, but we do have a cooler couple of days. I'll have a full look forecast coming up.
Lindsay, thanks. Don't forget you can be the first to know about today's weather with the KOAM Skywatch weather app. Get severe weather updates sent straight to your phone. It doesn't cost a thing. It's in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store, the KOAM Skywatch weather app. An investigation into a woman's death follows an officer-involved shooting in Missouri this weekend. Authorities in Festus responded to the incident yesterday morning. Officers identified a truck involved and tried to stop the driver who sped off. The truck then hit a concrete median and flipped. Authorities say the suspect then came out of the truck with several weapons. Police returned to gunfire and struck the suspect multiple times. The man was taken to a local hospital. No word on his condition. Police say they found a woman dead inside that truck. Authorities have not released the names of the man or the woman. Authorities today confirmed they recovered a woman's body from the ruins of a house fire in southeast Kansas. That fire occurred Saturday morning in the Crawford County community of South Radley. Firefighters from multiple departments responded. Now the fire department the State Fire Marshal's office is investigating, and authorities are awaiting results of an autopsy on the woman. They're withholding a name until they make a positive identification. Emergency crews in Newton County, Missouri responded to reports of a single vehicle crash that became much more. A vehicle left the road, struck a tree around 8 this morning. While responding to that crash, a Newton County ambulance was also involved in the crash. As those crashes were both being attended, There was another two-vehicle crash. All 3 crashes took place on Gateway Drive. 4 people involved in this series of crashes were transported to area hospitals, all with non-life-threatening injuries. The U.S. Postal Service reports a landmark piece of mail rolling through an appropriately named Missouri town this holiday season that's coming up. And a neighborhood in Missouri turns holiday lawn decorations into a chance to give to their community. U.S. Postal Service is having a busy holiday season. It's delivered its 5 billionth piece of mail since Thanksgiving today. And that piece of mail passed through the community of Noel, Missouri, or as it's called in December, Noel, Missouri. KOIM's Melissa Alexis has more on the milestone.
Holiday cheer is in the air in Noel, Missouri, and Noel resident Kathy Ramirez received a special delivery.
Well, that's really, really awesome. It's actually a blessing to be able to know that they do that much work over there.
She received the United States Postal Service's 5 billionth holiday mail piece since Thanksgiving this year.
A lot. And I guess it was just like in a month's time. So that's really, really awesome. They've been working their butts off. I know that for sure.
The holiday milestone being in Noel, also known as the Christmas City, makes it all the more special.
As long as I can remember, since I was a kid, it's always been a big deal to come and get your card stamped in Noel.
Some from Japan, we've had some from France, we've had some from Germany.
The Noel Post Office receives mail from all over the country and world during the holiday season, from people wanting their mail piece to get the festive stamps.
People come from everywhere, like not just the 4 states, they come from like other states to get their cards stamped.
People will come from all over the country, or they'll mail them to us, and so we'll get letters and cards from Alabama or California.
The USPS is delivering just shy of 500 million mail pieces per day throughout the month of December.
And what better name for a Christmas city than Noel, Missouri?
Reporting in Noel, Melissa Alexis, KOAM News.
The USPS has put to use more than 500 new package sorting machines to help postal workers sort and process packages more quickly. Operation Santa continues through the Postal Service this year. Now, each season, thousands write letters to Santa through this program. Folks can adopt a letter that's written to Santa, buy a gift on the wish list, and ship it to the letter writer. If you want to be part of this great program, you should know December 16th is the deadline to ship a gift. You can find more details about Operation Santa at KOIMnewsnow.com. While you're out Christmas shopping, don't forget about Toy Box Tuesday. You can donate a new toy, or tomorrow, we're going to have volunteers manning the phones during our noon, 5, 6, and 9 o'clock newscasts. You can make a financial donation. We'll do the shopping for you. It's your chance to make Christmas a little bit brighter for every kid in the 4 states. A quirky idea in one Blue Springs, Missouri neighborhood has turned into a festive way to give to the community. It all started with one neighbor's idea to place a 14-foot tall Santa, or Santas, down the street. 21 in total now. Soon the neighborhood began to notice increased traffic in their area. They turned their newfound attraction into an opportunity to benefit the Community Services League by asking for blankets, toys, food, clothes, whatever would help.
We are definitely a family, and I think that that's what it's all about.
Just knowing that we can make a difference.
That's what a neighborhood is supposed to be.
Turns out the neighborhood has become so popular, the mayor has changed the name of the street to Santa Claus Lane until the end of the month. Lindsay's next with a complete look at your forecast, and a little bit later, a Setopa, Kansas woman looks back during a milestone celebration.
Where will you find a Center for the Arts?
Well, it's been warmer this weekend, but we had that cold front come in this morning, and since then it has been dreary and overcast. We can go ahead and take a look outside downtown Joplin from the Cornell Arts and Entertainment Complex. Clouds are just about to start to clear, however, sun setting, so we're really not going to be able to see the sunshine much today. Now, clouds clearing through the next hour or so, then we're mostly partly cloudy skies until we head into Tuesday. Now, temperatures are dropping, so we're already dropping down into the low 40s by midnight tonight. Now, as we continue through the rest of the afternoon, still a few clouds popping up, and south of I-44, we're seeing a few showers, Cassville, Bella Vista area, far parts of southwestern Missouri. Now, this is continuing till about 11 p.m. to midnight, and then it's going to start to shift off to the east. Now, clouds move in as we head into early Tuesday morning, though these clouds don't have any rain or drizzle associated with it. It's just going to be this overcast. Temperatures starting off in the lower 30s. So we're overnight low tonight, dropping down to just at freezing and slightly below. By 9 a.m., we're already getting up to the mid 30s, about 34, 35 degrees. And then we really warm up to low 40s. So we're not warming up much Tuesday and Wednesday. We're going to stay pretty cool with overnight lows below freezing. A few showers may pop back up south of I-44 near Bella Vista, but really clears out of here. And then we have mostly sunny skies as we head into the rest of the day on Tuesday. By 9 p.m. though, we do see temperatures already dropping down to freezing and then continuing to get below freezing with our overnight low Tuesday night into Wednesday morning in the upper 20s, so it's going to be pretty cool. And then we have a few more clouds pushing in with some chances of some isolated snow flurries and maybe even a wintry mix if we're still getting a little rain. But all of these temperatures are below freezing. By 1:30, we're already in the upper 20s to low 30s across the area, and then our overnight low dropping down to about 27, 28, even 29 in some areas. But by the morning hours, when you're ready to start your day, Wednesday morning, 6 a.m., most of that is out of here, and we're back to sunny skies for the next couple of days. Now, from an upper level flow, this is what it looks like. We have our rain showers clearing out, a little bit of a break before we get to the back end of this low pressure system, which is bringing some of those showers and that wintry mix in the isolated spots late Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning. But then we go on this ridge for the rest of the week. That's Thursday and Friday. So we see a bit of a warm up in that little span of time. But until then, temperatures are going to be pretty cold. Tuesday down in 30, 31. Our highs on Tuesday afternoon in the low 40s across the area, and then we're dropping down. This is about where we're seeing that wintry mix moving in, and then we're going to get to below 30 by Tuesday evening, and then staying in the upper 20s until Wednesday morning. Now, clouds start to increase on Thursday. We have another round of showers popping up late Friday afternoon, which will drop our temperatures again just slightly as we head into Saturday before another warm up and then another front. So we've got this roller coaster over the next week.
That's weather in the 4 states for you, Lindsay. Thanks. Still ahead, a post-game recap from Kansas City Chiefs' win last night on Sunday Night Football. And a local high school quarterback, a star, announces his commitment to play in college. Mark Baldridge has those stories and more coming up.
Want to know a secret? When you see a
The Lamar Tigers high school football team won their 10th state title in school history on Saturday. The Tigers quarterback Alex Wilkerson has now made it public that he plans to continue his football career at an MIAA school. Two-time state champion quarterback Alex Wilkerson has committed to play college football at Emporia State University. Wilkerson rushed for 91 yards and 3 touchdowns this past weekend in the Class II state title game. He also threw for 167 yards and 1 touchdown pass in that game. Playing in his final high school game for his career, the Lamar senior says he never lost faith in his team.
I never lost faith in us. I never lost faith in our team and our coaches and our community behind us. They got energy going there at in the last drive, and it just pushed us forward.
High school hoops tournaments from around the 4 states get underway ahead of the winter break, and the 2024 McDonald County Mustang Classic begins tonight. A pair of local teams face off against a couple of schools from Arkansas. Webb City squares off against Bentonville West. The Lady Cardinals are looking for their first win of the year, and they do just that. This game just went final moments ago. Webb City beats Bentonville West 57-46. We'll have full highlights from that matchup right here tonight at 10. Next game up after that is the host of the tournament, McDonald County versus the Prairie Grove Tigers. Lady Mustangs are off to a 3-1 start to the season. They look for their third straight win. We'll have a final score update from that game tonight at 10. Well, the Kansas City Chiefs have now won their 9th consecutive AFC West title after defeating the LA Chargers on Sunday Night Football. And after the game, Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes talked about the trust that he has with the special teams unit.
We could have maybe got it a little bit closer, but I mean, when you're in that range, you're expecting to make the field goal, and we trust in our kickers, we trust in our special teams, and that's a huge part of what we do every single day, and we were able to make it and get the win. Even though I feel like we could have played better, I mean, that's a good football team, a good defense, and we were able to have a good last drive there to get us in field goal range. And as long as we have a chance to go out there and have the football and make a play happen, I feel like we're going to make it happen. And giving Matthew the chance to kick the field goal, and he knocked it through.
A local note here, Pittsburgh High School senior right here on the signing day ceremony for one of their students. That's Brian Martinez. Martinez is a power lifter, and he looks to continue his academic and athletic career to the next level by powerlifting at Coffeyville Community College. We congratulate him and his family. Some MLB offseason news. Juan Soto has signed the largest deal in professional sports history. The New York Mets signed the free agent outfielder for a record-breaking 15-year, $765 million contract. The 26-year-old spent the previous season playing with the New York Yankees. So once you calculate all of that, that comes down to around $35,000 per inning of baseball being played over the next 15 years.
I think CBS Evening News broke it down further to about $17,000 per pitch that he faces, whether he swings or not. It's amazing. It's mind-boggling.
I'll take that.
Yeah. We'll be right back. Here's a look at what's coming up on KOIM News at 9 tonight on Fox 14. The president-elect's policies are expected to impact the housing market in 2025, what buyers and sellers should expect to see. Plus, could weighted blankets be your key to unlocking better sleep? And tips from plant experts to give your live Christmas decor a chance of surviving the entire holiday season. Those stories, a lot more. It's coming up tonight. KOIM News at 9 on Fox 14. Now here's Lindsay.
Well, temperatures tonight are going to drop down to below freezing. So we're going to be 29, 30, 31, 32 degrees. And we might still see a few showers continuing for the overnight hours. Now, we clear out for the most part Tuesday afternoon, but for the next couple of days, we're going to be below freezing with our lows and the low 40s for our highs.
Lindsay, thanks. Chautauqua, Kansas woman is celebrating quite a milestone. Anita Schufeld reached the youthful age of 101 today. No surprise, she used the occasion to look back on a good life.
And I sewed for people and thoroughly enjoyed it and was still sewing. I sewed for people here in Chautauqua and people in Oswego, but my eyes was getting where it was hard to see and hold my needle. But anyway, I love Chautauqua too, but I've had a real good life.
I'm sure the love is mutual, Anita. I'm sure Chautauqua loves you as well. Anita remains the definition of active thanks to her wheelchair scooter and her walks around the apartment. Happy birthday.
My goodness. I mean, I wish I could look like that at 101 years old.
Yes, we all do. Thanks for joining us. We're going to see you right back here for KOIM News at 10. Let's make it a great evening.